Have you ever looked back and realized someone actually liked you, but you missed all the signs? They smiled a little longer, found reasons to be near you, defended you in small, quiet ways. And at the time you didn't think twice. You told yourself they were just being kind, that it was all in your head. But later, when they drifted away, when they moved on, something in you clicked. And suddenly the silence felt loud. The absence felt personal. And the question burned inside you. Why didn't I see it when it mattered? If that's ever happened to you, this video is for you. Because missing the signs that someone likes you isn't just about being distracted. It's not about being emotionally clueless. It's about something deeper. Something most of us don't even realize we're doing. We ignore real connections to protect ourselves from imaginary pain. We don't miss love because it wasn't there. We miss it because we don't believe it could be. Not for us. Let's talk about that. When someone is genuinely interested in us, when they admire us quietly, pay attention, offer softness, it's natural to assume it means something. But for many of us, that assumption feels dangerous. Why? Because attention opens the door to hope. And if you've ever been rejected, especially when you were young or emotionally vulnerable, hope can feel like a trap. You learn, often without words, that it's safer not to expect anything. That if you don't believe someone wants you, you won't get hurt when they don't. But here's the twist. That same defense mechanism that once protected you now prevents you from letting good things in. You become blind to the people who actually care. You label kindness as politeness. You downplay compliments. You brush off affection as a joke. And over time, you train your mind to believe that you're invisible, even when someone's right in front of you trying to see you. Let's go deeper. Here are 5 reasons why you might be missing the signs that someone likes you, and not even know it. First, you've convinced yourself that you're not the kind of person people fall for. Maybe someone said it once. Maybe no one ever said the opposite. So when someone shows interest, your mind cancels it out. You think, they're out of my league. They don't mean it. They're just like everyone else. They'll lose interest soon. And just like that, you pull away emotionally, before the connection can even begin. Second, you confuse kindness with obligation. If someone texts to check on you, compliments you, or remembers small things, you might think, they're just being nice. But what if they're not? What if their kindness is intentional because you matter to them? Dismissing real attention keeps you safe. But it also keeps you alone. Third, you've been burned, and now you expect everyone to do the same. So when someone gets close, your brain goes into alert mode. You assume their affection is temporary, that they're playing games, that there's a hidden motive. So instead of leaning in, you retreat. You act indifferent. You convince yourself they're not really serious, until they give up trying. Fourth, you replay the past in the present. You see someone smiling at you, choosing you, calling you beautiful, and your brain responds with every time someone made you feel unwanted. The imprint of rejection gets stronger than the presence of love. And without knowing it, you reject them before they can reject you. And fifth, you only realize the connection after it's gone, because distance reveals presence. And when someone who made you feel safe disappears, your body feels the gap they left. That's when you remember the way they looked at you, the way they laughed at your jokes, the way they stayed even when you pushed. But by then, it's too late. So what can you do? How do you stop missing what could be real, before it fades into what could have been? Here are 4 emotional habits that can help you become more present, and finally see what's been in front of you all along. 1. Observe without jumping to conclusions. Next time someone gives you attention, pause. Don't assume. Don't interpret. Just notice. What are they doing that feels intentional? How does your body react, open or guarded? Awareness is always the first step. 2. Practice receiving. When someone compliments you, don't deflect. Don't laugh it off. Don't change the subject. Just say, thank you. It might feel awkward at first, But learning to receive love is one of the bravest things you'll ever do. 3. Challenge your emotional default. Your brain might be wired to assume rejection. So when someone shows interest, ask, what if this is real? Not what if they hurt me, but what if they don't? Let yourself imagine that love could last this time. Because sometimes your fear isn't protecting you, it's trapping you. And 4. Validate your own intuition. If you feel something, don't gaslight yourself. Your gut knows when someone's energy shifts, when someone lights up around you, when connection is growing in the quiet. Trust that. You don't need perfect clarity to honor what you feel. You just need presence and permission. Because when you start allowing yourself to believe in love, even in small doses, you begin to see the people who have been choosing you all along. And that changes everything. So what's at stake if you don't? You risk losing connections that were real. You risk silencing feelings that were mutual. You risk replaying a story of rejection, even when love is standing right in front of you. But the good news, you can change that story starting now. You don't need to be more confident. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be sure. You just need to be willing to look again, to open the door you've closed so many times. Pause and pay attention, because you are not unlovable. You're just used to not being seen. But that ends here. You deserve to recognize love when it shows up, not when it's gone. So let me ask you, and be honest. What's one moment you realized someone liked you? Only after they left? Drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's break the silence together. And if you know someone who always downplays how others feel about them, share this video with them. Because the people who are hardest to love outwardly are often the ones starving to be seen inwardly. And today might be the first time they finally believe it. And you don't need to miss the next sign. You're ready to receive it. Just stay open, stay present, stay here with you.